think for new immigrants who come here, and I'm even referring to people who like immigrate through family members or through, you know, through their work. I think becoming integrated into a new society is a great challenge. And imagine if you're sort of if you're from another country, and imagine you're trying to move from the United States to some new place where English isn't the main language, and you don't know how to speak that language, and yet you have to figure out how to navigate that whole society. If you have children, how are you going to get them in the school system? How are they going to succeed in a school system if they don't know English? I mean, if they don't know the language of that country, these are very daunting challenges.
Well, I think just the fear of deportation for many of our immigrant clients has a chilling effect on their likelihood to seek help from an organization like Sanctuary for Families. So that's one factor. I mean, some of our immigrant clients don't recognize domestic violence as violence. They think it's just something they have to put up with because they're married to a man, and that he's the father of their children. So, and I think that sometimes they're a bit more conservative in their dress and the ways they behave than our American-born clients. You know, personally, I find them also to be very, very courageous, and often will take steps that it's hard for me to imagine taking in the face of family or community opposition in order to protect themselves and to protect their children.
I would say that it definitely did, but I was able to turn it to an advantage for myself. Being Chinese American, I knew that a lot of people when I was around 18 to 15, 18 years old, they would always prefer an American because it blended in with whatever they wanted to do. Because I was Asian Chinese, I thought that it would be a little bit more difficult to have an American job. But I was able to succeed in the American business world by working harder at the average American, what that person would do, going further and going past that person's ability to get where I wanted to go.
So would you say your Chinese heritage helped you succeed, like try harder and succeed better?
Looking back upon it, I would say that's definitely true.
If having an accent gives away my ethnicity to someone, like it's part of me, like why, you know, it's just me. I don't feel ashamed of it, nor do I feel extra proud. Definitely, I think because I don't convey a thought in the way that most people would convey it. Like, you know, if you grow up in an environment where a certain phrase is what you use to describe how you feel or like what you think, then you would use it. But for me, like, it's not natural like that. Like I'm not being fed a phrase like that. Like I will break down each word. Like I learn word by word. So if you have words, you know, you would combine them, mix them up, like deconstruct them and reconstruct it back up with your own ideas. So it is different. If you're just a little different, they're not much, like they think, like they would assume like we don't have much in common, so therefore why should I, you know, get to know that person? I can be Chinese, I can be American, I can be Chinese American, Asian American.